Namaha. Shri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Sthapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamahyam Dadati Swapadantikam Vande Ham Shri Guru Shri Athapada Kamalam Shri Guru Vaishnavanscha Shri Rupam Sagrajatam Sahagana Raghunatham Vitam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadhutam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padan Sahagana Lalita Shri Vishakhan Vitamscha Hey Krishna Karuna Sindho Dinabandho Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namostute Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vrishabhanu Sute Devi Pranamami Hari Priye Vancha Kalpatarubhyascha Kripa Sindhubhya Evacha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Sivasadi Gaura Bhaktavrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. As you all know very well, today we are celebrating Janmashtami, the appearance in this world of the Supreme Personality of Godhead in his original form, Krishna. So it's Krishna's birthday. And today is also your birthday. Happy birthday. Means your spiritual birthday. This is spiritual birth. It's also my birth because 46 years ago, it's my birthday. 46 years ago, I was formally initiated by His Divine Grace, Srila Prabhupada. Birth means, it's not a physical birth, but the birth is given, that idea is given of initiation as birth, in which the spiritual master is the father and the Vedic knowledge is the mother, and the result of the child is a disciple. Which means that both things have to be there. Spiritual master and the Vedic knowledge for there to be initiation. Simply to accept initiation as a formality without wanting to learn or follow is not actual initiation. So one should learn the Vedic knowledge from the spiritual master. Vedic knowledge is all encapsulated in Srimad Bhagavatam, Nigamakalpataro Galitam Phalam, which is the ripened fruit of the tree of Vedic knowledge. So one has to learn this, and one has to act according to that also. As Srila Prabhupada said, I remember Srila Prabhupada in one class saying, you should make Srimad Bhagavatam your life. Srimad Bhagavatam, of course, means the 18,000 Bhagavad Purana. For us, especially, it means the edition given by Srila Prabhupada. But Bhagavatam, being Krishna, is not limited to the pages of a book. Just like we have the 18,000 verses of Bhagavatam, and that is expanded with commentaries by so many acharyas. And we go on talking daily on the topics of Srimad Bhagavatam. So make Srimad Bhagavatam our life. What does that mean? Does it mean that we sit down and read Srimad Bhagavatam and we don't do anything else? No, we take the instructions and we apply them in our life. But we also need a guru to tell us how to apply that in our life and to guide us, because even though Srila Prabhupada's books are clear, Srila Prabhupada made a great effort to present his books with great clarity. The writings of his own Gurudev, Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur, in very difficult language. It's in Bengali, but most Bengalis cannot understand it. You have to, if you know Bengali, you have to take some special guidance and practice to be able to read it. Actually, Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur's language is very clear what he's saying. In Bengali, I'm saying. He mostly wrote in Bengali, but it is difficult to follow because of the vocabulary he uses is highly Sanskritized, and the concepts he gives are often sometimes complex and also far above the understanding of people who are, to use one of the phrases that he used, and I believed he coined, who are apaswartha parayana. They are attached to that which is not in, or rather opposed to, their own real self-interest. So that people are insane and therefore they can't understand. Even if they can understand the words, and they can, even if they can understand what the words or the sentences mean, but they often can't understand what he says, because people, they have an innate, actually it's not innate, it's superficial, but it seems like it's real, tendency to envy Krishna. So Srila Prabhupada's writing style was, you could say, just as Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur, or I'm saying Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur's writing style was almost, it seems, deliberately difficult, although it was an innate characteristic of his personality, but it might seem that it's deliberately difficult. Srila Prabhupada's style was deliberately easy, not that he watered down the philosophy in any way whatsoever, but he presented it in language that was easy to understand, in English, which is another amazing achievement. How these concepts, which if it's in Bengali, then or Hindi or Telugu, it's close to Sanskrit. In all these languages, you can write or speak in such a way that everything you say or write is in Sanskrit, except the grammatical construct, the grammar, the things that hold the nouns and the verbs and the adverbs and the adjectives together. That is different. Otherwise, the high level of the language is all Sanskrit. But Srila Prabhupada had to present in English, which is a very different language and not developed on the basis of spiritual culture, with a whole different set of concepts. So Srila Prabhupada's books are undoubtedly inspired by Krishna. They are as good as the Vedas. They're on the same level or even better in the sense that for Kali Yuga, Srimad Bhagavatam, well, it is Veda, but rather than Rig, Yajur, Sama, Atharva, Vedas, if we can study Srimad Bhagavatam, that will benefit us more because we are all Sri Shudra Dvija Bandhu Nam, Trayina Veda Gocharaha. We're not qualified. We're all on the level of women, Shudras, and even those some of these candidates for initiation here, they are from, at least I can see the name Triparti. It's supposed to be Brahmins by birth, but Dvija Bandhu, not actually living as Brahmins until coming to the shelter of Srila Prabhupada's family, and maybe some others also. But those names clearly Brahmin names, but it's very hard to find a real Brahmin by birth in Kali Yuga. There are still some, even today, who are born in Brahmin families and they grow up in that culture and they live like that. You'll find especially in holy places like Sri Rangam, that's in Nathdwara, there are people like that. But in general, in Kali Yuga, people are very fallen, and Srimad Bhagavatam is the Vedic knowledge, which is useful or accessible for us in this age. Now, I'm supposed to be talking about guru and disciple, but I'm saying all this to make the point that it's not just a formality of sitting in a ceremony and being initiated. And I hope you all know this. I make a condition that you should read at least 2 cantos of the Bhagavatam and Bhagavad Gita as it is, and the Nectar of Devotion before coming for initiation, unless you're illiterate. But I make that condition so you can have some idea of what you're doing. And so that you get some taste, because definitely if you start to study Srila Prabhupada's books, you will get a taste and you'll want to do so more and more and more. And this is how I can help you. I'm supposed to be helping you as a father helps a child. It's an analogy. It's not that exactly I'm a physical father, but it's an analogy because the father takes care of the child and helps to bring them up. So they can also gradually, there's a saying in English, child is the father of man. In other words, who is a child now is expected to be a father in future. So in the same way, those who are disciples now, they should be gurus in due course of time. You may say, well, you may think that sounds, well, I'm just a beginner. So that's true. Just like if you see a child and you say, well, that's a father. And you think, well, how is that possible? It's just a child, but it's expected that the child will grow and take that responsibility of being a father, either mostly physically we're talking about, I didn't become a physical father in this birth, but can become a spiritual father, or both. Grihastas, of course, can also give spiritual initiation. So it's expected that you can practice very seriously, study the Bhagavatam, act according to the principles of Bhagavatam, and teach that to others. And in this way, the disciple fulfills the purpose of initiation by becoming a guru, not out of the sense of false prestige, but if one can actually be a guru according to Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's order, Chunada Pisunichena Charori Vasahishrana Amanina Amanadina Kirtani Astada Harihi. He can be a guru by teaching to chant the holy names in all humility and with tolerance, giving respect to others, not wanting respect for himself. If one actually lives like that, then one is a guru. And formally, one may initiate or not, but one is practically a guru, because we have to live and teach. Live the Bhagavatam and teach the Bhagavatam. Both things must be there. As Sanatana Goswami told Haridas Thakur that in the matter of being guru, acha kare keho na kare pracha, pracha kare keho na kare acha. Acha pracha name karaho dui karj, tumi sarva guru, tumi jagate arj. Sanatana Goswami said to Haridas Thakur, Sanatana Goswami himself is the guru of the holy, he's Jagat Guru, under the guidance and shelter of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, who is certainly Jagat Guru. So Sanatana Goswami said to Haridas Thakur that some people, they practice Krishna consciousness very well, they follow all the rules very well, everything, but they don't preach. And some preach, but they're not properly fixed in following all the rules. But Sanatana said to Haridas Thakur that you do both in relation to the holy name, and therefore you are the guru of everyone, and you are the best person in the whole universe. Now, Haridas Thakur, there's no record of him initiating anyone. There's no record of him being initiated by anyone either. But we don't have any record of him initiating anyone, but he is the guru of the whole world, Jagat Guru, by his instructions, and his life is his instruction. So taking initiation, it means to become a disciple. It's a preparation process. Another example that Srila Prabhupada gave is that of being admitted into a school or college. One is admitted, but that doesn't mean that just by being admitted, just like you may be admitted to a prestigious university like Oxford or Cambridge or Harvard, but simply being admitted doesn't mean that one is already qualified as a graduate. One has to go through the course and pass the exam. Then one can be called a graduate. And in certain topics, just like in medicine, you can pass the exam, but you have to do it. There's also a practical exam, not just theoretical knowledge. And then there's internship. And then one can practice as a doctor. So in the same way, it's not that simply by getting initiated that one is perfect. One has to, it's an admission to a course of learning, studying Bhagavatam, living according to certain directions, and that has to be seen in one's practical life also. Even if one theoretically knows very well what is the process of devotional service, it has to be seen how one is practicing in one's own life. Just as with a doctor, he may score 100% marks in the written examination, but then when he's asked to do some practical work, he messes it all up. So the real test is the practical work. We don't, even if a doctor is very good or a medical student is very good theoretically, if practically he prescribes the wrong or fails to diagnose the disease properly and accordingly prescribes the wrong medicine or gives the medicine in excess, or he may, although maybe to himself and maybe to others also, he seems to be very qualified as a doctor, he's actually causing more harm than good due to his not really understanding what's going on, what he's supposed to be doing. So how do we understand? We're studying the Shastra. Yasya deve para bhakte yatha deve tatha guru tasyaite katita hyata prakashanti mahapanaha. Only unto those great souls who have great devotion for the Supreme Personality of Godhead and the Guru. Only to such great souls are all the imports of Vedic literature revealed. And if one understands the imports of all the Vedic literature, then certainly one will surrender to Krishna and engage in his service. So this is what this is meant for, this initiation. It's your spiritual birth. And one is expected to follow. We're taking vows. Some don't. Some take initiation and then afterwards they don't. It's amazing how they come to the level of initiation, which means they have to follow seriously for some time to be even allowed to take initiation. But then after taking initiation, for one reason or another, they fall away, which is, it's surprising. Well, maybe it shouldn't be surprising because Maya is very strong. But if someone has understood, well, we expect them to understand that now I have the human form of life. I should dedicate my life. I've got the opportunity to dedicate my life to Krishna after many, many billions of births. Why should I do anything else but take this very seriously? So it's surprising that people go away also, which is another reason why I ask my disciples to read the books, to practice carefully, to follow all the rules that Srila Prabhupada gave us, including not eating food cooked by non-devotees, and that might seem to be fanatical, although when I joined the movement, when Srila Prabhupada was here, that was standard for all initiated devotees. Because this kind of thing is eating food cooked by non-devotees. It's the kind of thing which is going to go against your development in Krishna consciousness. So when one takes initiation, another definition is given by Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Dikha kale bhakta kare apta shamarpan. At the time of initiation, the devotee surrenders himself in the service of Guru and Krishna. So what is that surrender? That we have to understand from Shastra. We can understand that is anukulyasya sankalpa pratikulyasya darjanam bhakshishyatiti vishvasa kautrivaivanam tata atma nikshepa karpanye sharavidha sharanagati. There are 6 aspects to this surrender, of which the first is to only do those activities which are beneficial for our advancement in Krishna consciousness, to forswear those activities which are detrimental to our advancement in Krishna consciousness, to accept that Krishna is our maintainer, Krishna is our protector, to throw ourselves at Krishna, and always to be very humble. So these rules are given. Only take prasad. Don't think that you can buy some bread in the store, say some mantras, and that's prasad. We have to offer to Krishna what he likes on his terms and conditions. So we have to surrender. Yeah, taking initiation means to live life on the terms and conditions given by the spiritual master, which are the terms and conditions given by the Supreme Personality of Godhead himself for our benefit. So please take it very seriously. Don't mess your life up. Now you have this great opportunity. Yeah, so take it very seriously. Go forward in Krishna consciousness. The simple method, very pure method, simple and pure. We can become purified very simply and very easily. It might seem difficult to us, but actually it's very easy, the process, considering we don't have to perform severe austerities. Of course, on Janmashtami today, we're all fasting up until midnight. So that might seem like a severe austerity, but it's only once a year. And it's not like the rishis of former years that used to do very severe austerities. It's not that we have to become a greatly learned scholar, no such thing. Simply, we have to give our heart and our love to Krishna, which is practical also. It's not just by words. And you see how we serve Krishna and how we follow all the required practices. So I'm very happy to accept all of you today who are going to take initiation on behalf of His Divine Grace Srila Prabhupada, who is acting on behalf of his gurus. It's all a big chain, parampara, going up to the lotus feet of Krishna. So we hold on to the lotus feet of our guru. We know he's holding on to the lotus feet of his guru. And ultimately, the chain goes all the way up to Krishna, and the mercy comes down. Mercy is required. We have to make our effort and try to do our best in Krishna consciousness. But at the same time, we should know that without the mercy of Hari, Guru, and Vaishnavas, we cannot progress at all. So having said that, we can move on to the actual initiation part. And I request all those who are to be initiated to first offer obeisance. You have a picture of Srila Prabhupada or the deity there. Go and offer obeisance to Srila Prabhupada. And then you have the picture altar, I presume, of Sri Sri Gauranitai, Sri Sri Radha Krishna. And then we'll go ahead with the with the ceremony. All right, I'll take a break for 5 minutes while you're all offering obeisance. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Ready? The way. Okay. So I trust you've all offered obeisances now to Srila Prabhupada and to the altar with Gaunitai Radha Krishna pictures at least. And we'll go on with the initiation ceremony. First in Dubai. So we'll first of all ask Mataji Vanita to come forward. Now, the names I'm giving, which is my usual practice nowadays, mostly I'm giving names which were given by Srila Prabhupada to his disciples. If there's an exception, there is one exception this time. I'll let you know. So you're going to be getting a name that is a name of one of Srila Prabhupada's disciples. Okay. So, happy family in Krishna consciousness, is it? Prakash Ananda. So please tell me then the 4 regulated principles. I have to hear Mataji say. Are you muted? Looks like they're muted. Do you have to unmute them from here? So we got you? Yes. Hare Krishna, please say Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Yes, Guru Maharaj.
All right.
No intoxication, no gambling, and no illicit sex.
I think I missed the first one because somehow the sound.
No meat eating.
Okay, it's not so clear.
No
How many
meat.
rounds? All right, I think I got them now. Okay, and how many rounds do you have to chant daily?
16.
Minimum of the. All right. So who's going to get? You're going to give Radha Pada Pankaja, is it?
Yes,
Okay.
Guru Maharaj.
But you should come to the other side. Don't give from the left. Give from the right side. You have to be on the right side. Okay, and you can sit also. Both can be sitting. Radha Pada Pankaj, you have to sit also. Can you sit? I hope your health is good enough that you can sit.
Yes.
All right. So just when I say the name, you give the beads. Okay. You okay with that, Radha Pada Pankaj?
Yes, Guru Maharaj.
All right. So your name is Vaikuntha Devi Dasi.
Vaikuntha Devi Dasi Mataji.
Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Maharaj.
Hare Krishna. Then next, do you have the list there? Radha Pada Pankaj, do you know the order they should be coming in?
Yes, Guru Maharaj.
So next is Rajan and
Vijal, please come.
his wife. The Gujarati, is it?
Yes, Guru Maharaj. From Baroda and Ahmedabad.
Mm-hmm. One thing is that the Mataji should tie their hair. This what you've got is called Ekaveni. It's called one strand, which is inauspicious. It should be properly tied up. Maybe you can do that and come back. Should be braided. That's the word. So then you come back a little later, please. And then we have Manish. Please come. Okay, so he's off the screen. He's somewhere. Okay, so why don't we go through the other from Dubai first of all. They're not actually in Dubai. Yeah. So we have another Vishal is here.
Vishal Trivedi.
He has some other service.
I can't hear.
Lalit Krishna has some other service, so if this can be done earlier, it would be better.
Oh wow.
I mean, this is.
Then we have to cut and go back again. Yeah. Should have been thought of earlier. Okay, so Vishal, please tell me the 4 regulated principles.
No meat eating, no intoxication, no illicit sex, and no gambling.
All right. And how many rounds?
16 minimum rounds.
All right. Are you ready there, Radha Pada Pankaja?
Yes, Guru Maharaj.
Okay. So your name is Varutapa Das.
Maruthapadas Prabhu ki jai.
This is the name of one of Krishna's cowherd boyfriends. You'll find in Bhagavatam, in the Nectar of Devotion. So you can frolic with Krishna in Vrindavan. Hare Krishna. Then next we'll have Ravi Chandran and his Sahadharmini. You got them? Ravi Chandran?
Guru Maharaj, they are in Chennai.
Oh,
On a
I see.
different screen. Different screen.
Oh, they're on different screens. So let's go through the ones in Dubai. Are there Bengalis there?
Yes, Guru Maharaj. Liton.
Liton. I don't know. It's Liton or Liton. Acha. Liton. Bolun. Hare Krishna. Bolun Charniam.
মাছ মাংস আহার করা যাবে না জুয়া খেলা যাবে না
মাইকের একটু কাছে চলে আসে
জোরসে জোরসে মাছ মাংস খাওয়া যাবে না নেশা করা যাবে না জুয়া খেলা যাবে না অবৈধ স্ত্রী সঙ্গ করা যাবে না
এবং কত মালা জপ করতে হবে
কমপক্ষে 16 মালা করতে হবে
স্পষ্ট হচ্ছে না
কমপক্ষে 16 মালা করতে
16 মালা ঠিক আছে তো নাম হবে লোচনানন্দ দাস
লোচনানন্দ দাস প্রভু কি
জয় সাধু সাধু
নামের অর্থ লোচন মানে চোখ তো তাদের চোখে সবসময় আনন্দ আছে ভগবান শ্রীকৃষ্ণ সবসময় রাধার দর্শন করে এইভাবে আনন্দিত থাকেন এবং অন্য অর্থ আছে যে কৃষ্ণের লোচন কৃষ্ণের চোখ দেখে আমরাও আনন্দিত হয় লোচন আনন্দ শ্রীল প্রভুপাদের এক শিষ্য নাম খুব প্রসিদ্ধ এখনো আছেন কিন্তু এখন তো বুড়ো হয়ে গেছে কীর্তনের জন্য খুব ভালো কীর্তনীয় লোচনানন্দ আমার গুরু ভাই হরে কৃষ্ণ তো মানিক এবং ধর্মপত্নী স্বামী স্ত্রী একসাথে আসুন Oh, I think they're all, everyone's sitting. They should be sitting just with crossed legs. I can understand English. Seems. All right. So, Bolun, Monik Charniam.
নেশা বর্জন আমিষাহার বর্জন দ্রুত ক্রিয়া বর্জন অবৈধ স্ত্রী সঙ্গ বর্জন কমপক্ষে প্রতিদিন সর্বনিম্ন 16 মালা জপ করতে হবে
ঠিক আছে তো আপনার নাম আছে মধু সেবিতা দাস মধু সেবিতা
জয় সাধু সাধু
বালারামের এক নাম বালারাম মধুর দ্বারা সেবিত হয় সেই জন্য নাম আছে মধু সেবিত আমার গুরু ভাই ইটালিতে জিবিসি আছেন আমার সাথে কলকাতায় ছিলেন মধু সেবিত প্রভু আমার গুরু ভাই মাতাজি চার নিয়ম ঠিক মতো বসে যান
আমিষ আহার বর্জন অবৈধ সঙ্গ বর্জন দ্রুত ক্রীড়া বর্জন নেশা দ্রব্য বর্জন
এবং কত মালা জপ করা আমি একটা নাম দিচ্ছি শ্রীমতী রাধিকার এক নাম শিল প্রভুপাদের এক শিষ্যা নাম নিপুণা দেবী দাসী
हरि बोल
निपुणा।
देवी दासी माता जी की
Jai. Sadhu, sadhu.
শ্রীমতী রাধিকা খুব নিপুণ আছেন শ্রীকৃষ্ণ অর্থ So now we can go back to
राजन and
Rajan and Vijay. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.
Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
In general, we should try to follow the old culture as much as possible, not just for you, for everyone. The old culture, that is best for spiritual advancement in all aspects. So Dubai is a very modern place, but as much as possible, we should follow. And don't mind if anyone, I don't know if anyone will make fun of you. I don't know, but just don't bother. You do what you need to do. Purvaya purvataram kritam, we find in Gita, Krishna says, doing as the ancients used to do, even at that time, they said. So you can make a note of that, Radha Pada Pankaj, and tell all the
Yes.
devotees. We're not in for fashion. We're here for following what Krishna's Vedic culture. All right. So please tell me, what are the 4 regulative principles?
4 regulative principles: no gambling, no meat eating, no intoxication, and no illicit sex.
And how many rounds to chant?
And 16 rounds every day we will chant. I'll chant.
All right. So again, I'm giving you a name given by Srila Prabhupada to one of his disciples. It's again a name of Balaram, Madhu Hara Das. Give the beats, yeah. So Madhu, you, huh?
Guru Maharaj. That is for Manish. Madhuhara is for Manish Tripathi.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm looking at the wrong line. Okay, sorry. I'm not giving you that
Sorry.
name. The name is Rama Prasad.
Rama Prasad Das Prabhu ki
Jai. Sadhu,
Sadhu, sadhu.
sadhu.
Okay, now Vijay Mataji.
4 regulative principles: no intoxication, no eating, no gambling, no illicit sex.
All right. So your name is Vallabhi Devi Dasi.
Vallavi
Oops.
Devi Dasi Maharaj ki
Jai. Sadhu,
16.
sadhu.
16 rounds.
From kingdom culture.
I'm getting a bit confused there. All right, so Vallabhi, you can understand very easily. It's just like Vallabh is a very famous name in Gujarat, especially now they made the Statue of Unity. So Vallabhi, and it's a common name of Krishna. So Vallabhi is the female equivalent of Vallabh, and Ram Prasad, I don't need to say. Vallabhi means just like the wife or lover who's very dear. All right.
Great.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Okay, so now we're going over to Vrindavan Dham. You can stay online if you like, and I can talk to the devotees if there's any individual talking anything afterwards. Okay.
Yes, Guru Maharaj.
I can see Keshav there. He looks big and strong. Okay, there is Lalit Krishna. Haribol. So you're rushing off. You have service, is it? You're very busy, rushing off. Busy on Janmashtami, is it? Muted, I can't hear. Okay, now some sound is
Yes,
coming.
Guru
But
Maharaj.
there's a lot
Yes.
of disturbance though in the sound. There's background noise. It's
Yes.
from the equipment. It's not anything else. Anyway, I hope I can hear you. All right. What is that sound? Is it raining there?
There, Guru Maharaj, there was a yagya going on 1 hour back. Yagya,
Uh-huh.
smoke. So some smoke is there.
No, the sound is there. Anyway, your voice is clear despite the sound. So please, tell me now. Charniam,
4 नियम: जुआ न खेलना, शराब या कोई नशा न करना, पर स्त्री पुरुष संग न करना और मांस भक्षण न करना।
और क्या करना है?
16 माला हरि नाम का जप करना या उससे भी अधिक नियमित रूप से।
ठीक है। अभी क्या आवाज है? फोन का आवाज? फोन की आवाज। तो आपका नाम मधुहर दास। मधुहर।
हरि बोल, मधुहर प्रभु की जय।
गुरु महाराज की।
मतलब शहद का चोर, बलराम का नाम। और माता जी, आप थोड़ा सामने आ जाए और ऐसे sit properly. Prabhupada ऐसे बोलते थे ना? हाँ, आप बोले चार नियम।
मांसाहार नहीं करना, मद्यपान नहीं करना, अवैध स्त्री पुरुष संग नहीं करना, जुआ नहीं खेलना।
कितने माला जप करना है प्रतिदिन?
माला से जप करना कम से कम।
तो आपका नाम अपराजिता देवीदासी। अपराजिता।
अपराजिता देवीदासी माता जी की जय।
हरे कृष्ण।
महाराज की जय।
श्रीमती राधा रानी का एक नाम, मतलब कोई इसके ऊपर जय नहीं करते हैं। Undefeated, undefeatable.
जी महाराज।
तो ललित कृष्णा आपको जाना है?
Yes, Guru Maharaj.
Very busy, huh? क्या सेवा है आपकी?
For the time being, I am in deity department, deity kitchen.
I see.
Supervision. Yes.
I see. All right. Very good. Hare Krishna. Where are you now? You're in the Prasadam Hall? Balaram Hall?
In Goshala.
In the Goshala. Oh.
Yes.
Where is that in the Goshala? I don't reckon. Anyway, let me go to where's next? To Bhimavaram, is it?
Oh, in between we missed one more.
Oh, there's one more?
In here, Ravichandran.
Ravichandran. He's in Chennai.
Chennai.
Okay, so let's go to Chennai with Ravichandran, sun and moon. All right, so please tell me who's there? Damodar Gauranga, is it? You're going to give the, are you going to give the beads, is it?
Yes, Maharaj.
All right. So please Ravi Chandra, please tell me the 4 rules.
No meat eating, no intoxications, no illicit relationships, no gambling.
How many rounds to chant?
16 rounds minimum every day.
All right. So your name is ready there with the beads? Damodar Gauranga?
Yes, Maharaj. Yes, Maharaj.
Your name is Ratanga Pani Das.
Sangapani Das. Hare Krishna.
It's a well-known name among Vaishnavas in South India especially. Do you know the meaning of the name?
No, Maharaj.
It means someone who has the part of a chariot in his hand. It refers to Krishna who's going to attack Bhishma with the wheel of a chariot. So the name comes up in Bhagavatam, and it's a fairly well-known name. Definitely if you find any Sri Vaishnava scholars, they'll know the name. It's quite a well-known name among them.
Hare Krishna.
All right. So next is Mataji, Amma, as they say down here. So please tell me. 4
Hare
rules.
Krishna Maharaj. No meat eating, no intoxication, no illicit sex, and then no gambling. Hare Krishna.
How many rounds to chant?
16 rounds, Maharaj.
All right.
Can you-
So the name is, ready there, Damodar Gauranga?
Yes, Maharaj.
The name is a name given by Srila Prabhupada to one of his disciples, as I'm giving. It's a name of Lakshmi or Radha Karta Devi Dasi.
Karta Devi Das.
Yeah, give the beads. You don't have it written there, Damodar
Maharaj?
Gauranga. You
Maharaj?
don't have the name. You don't have the names there. You don't have any
No,
record of the
Maharaj.
names.
No, Maharaj. No, Maharaj. No.
Oh, he doesn't have a record of the names. That was sent to who?
Radha
Radhapada Pankaja. The names were sent to him,
Oh,
so he
okay.
is to send them to you.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna Maharaj.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Maharaj.
Then we are going to Bhimavaram, is it? And Krishna Shrai, you're going to give the beads, is it?
Yes, Guru Maharaj.
Is Vangshi Krishna not there?
He is little busy. MLA has come for the festival. Local
Busy. He's busy organizing a festival.
Yeah, local MLA has come to visit
Oh, the local media, I see. He's busy with them. All right, then. So you will translate as required, is it?
Yes, Guru Maharaj.
Do you have the list there with you?
Yes.
So the first is Usha Rani has to come then.
Okay, Guru.
Has everyone offered obeisance to Srila Prabhupada and to the altar?
Yes, Guru Maharaj.
I see. What's that sound in the background?
Lecture is going on, Maharaj.
Oh, I see.
Loudspeakers.
All right then. All right, let it go on. All right. So I think you're going to have to translate, is it?
Yes, Guru Maharaj.
All right. So please ask the 4 rules. All right. And how many rounds?
Any knowledge 16 rounds.
All right. So the name, when I say the name, you give the beads, huh?
Okay.
So the name is Uchalita Devi Dasi.
Uchalita Devi Dasi.
This is the name of one of Srila Prabhupada's disciples. It's the name of Yamuna. Translated? It means she has very high waves. All right, then next is Varalakshmi. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. She can sit comfortably even at such an age. She's quite nimble, huh? So please tell us the 4 rules. Everything okay?
Everything is okay.
Yeah. Then how many rounds you can ask?
16 rounds.
All right. Now, all the names I've given so far have been names of Srila Prabhupada, but but this is not a name given by Srila Prabhupada. So the name I'm giving is, ready with the beads? When I say the name, you have to give the beads at the same time. So the name is Vara Lakshmi Devi Dasi. It's already a very good name, so I'm just adding Devi Dasi, that's all. All right, very nice. Now, Mataji Veera Raghavulu is there. From Potavaram.
She's ready, Maharaj.
All right. So please tell the rules. Everything okay?
Yes, Maharaj.
How many rounds?
Every day 16 rounds she's chanting and she wants to chant.
All right. So the name is Vali Devi Dasi.
Vali Devi Dasi. Vali Devi Mata ki.
Is that a common name in Andhra, Vali?
Yes, Maharaj, but they add Sri Vali. They use
Sri Vali, something like that. Yeah.
Yes, Maharaj.
So it means a vine or a creeper. So Radha is like a creeper who grows on the tree of Krishna.
Then అర్థం ఏంటంటే రాధారాణి పేరు కృష్ణుడు అనే వృక్షానికి అల్లుకునే తీగల అని అర్థం. రాధారాణి కృష్ణుడికి ఆ విధంగా అల్లుకుంటుందని. Yes, Maharaj.
Then Murali Babu. Please say.
మాంసం మద్యం జూదం వ్యభిచారం చేయకూడదు.
He said 4.
Okay. How many rounds?
16 rounds.
Right. So the name is Murali Vadaka Das.
Murali Vadaka Das. Murali Vadaka Prabhu ki jai.
That's a name for Krishna. He plays the Murali. He's playing on his flute.
The Krishna యొక్క పేరు దాని అర్థం ఏంటంటే మురళిని వాయిస్తాడు అని అర్థం.
And then we have Hari from all the way from Nandyal. Is he there with you in Bhimavaram?
He is in Nandyal with Gauradas.
I see. And the Pradatur devotees are with you?
Yes, Maharaj.
Oh, so let me do Pradatur first.
Okay.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna,
Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama.
Hare Rama.
Hare Krishna,
Hare Krishna.
Krishna Krishna,
Yes, Maharaj, they are
Hare Hare.
All right. So please say the 4 rules.
నాలుగు నియమాలు చెప్పండి.
Hare Krishna. మాంసము మత్తుమందులు జలము విభిచారం.
He said, Maharaj.
All right. And how many rounds?
16 rounds.
All right. So the name is Subhaga Das.
Subhaga Das. Subhaga Prabhu ki jai.
That's the name of one of Srila Prabhupada's disciples who I knew practically from the time I joined the movement. He's now for many years a sannyasi and initiating guru in ISKCON, Subhag Swami.
నేను ఇస్కాన్ ఉద్యమంలో చేరినప్పటి నుండి నాకు ఈ పేరు తెలుసు. ఆయన కుశీల ప్రభుల వారి శిష్యుడు. ఆయన పేరు సుభాగ స్వామి మహారాజ్. ఇప్పుడు సన్యాసిగా వ్యవహరిస్తున్నారు. సుభాగ స్వామి.
And then Mataji, Amma, as they say there. Yes, please ask her to say the 4 rules.
She said.
All right. And how many rounds? 16 rounds. All right. So the name is Padma Malini Devi Dasi. Padmavati is also a very good name, but I already gave that to one devotee.
పద్మావతి అనేది కూడా మంచి పేరు, కానీ ఇప్పటికే ఆ పేరు వేరే మాతాజీకి ఇచ్చాను.
So I'm giving the name Padma Malini.
అందుకని ఇప్పుడు పద్మమాలిని అనే.
That's also Padmavati is a very common name in Andhra. Padma Malini, I think, is also fairly common, is it?
Much heard, but people know.
All right. All right, then I'll go to Nandyal. Afterwards, if you want to stay online, and I'll speak to the devotees afterwards if they want to spend a little extra time like that. So, actually not Nandyal. Where is he? I mean, he's in Nandyal, but right now, where are you? Gaurav.
Hare Krishna. Yes, Guru Maharaj.
Where are you now?
Right now we are in Markapuram, Guru Maharaj. We shifted actually to this new place. So
Markapuram, where's that?
in Prakasam district. Prakasam district.
Prakasam district, I see.
Yeah, it's
you have to please. Yeah.
It's 100 kilometers away from Nandyal.
I see. Now you please go to the other side because you have to give the beads from the other side. So please say the
మాంసం తినడు మత్తు పదార్థాలు సేవించను జూదం ఆడను వ్యభిచారం చేయను.
Yes, Guru Maharaj.
And how many rounds?
ప్రతిరోజు కనీసం 16 మాలలు జపం చేస్తాను.
Yes. Done.
So the name is Haridas. Give the beads. Haridas. Now you are Haridas.
Jai.
Jai. And of course, Srila Prabhupada gave this name. Do you know Haridas in Bombay? He's been living in Juhu temples for so many years. My godbrother, Haridas. So now he's not just Hari, he's Haridas.
Haridas Prabhu ki jai.
Hare Krishna.
All right, so I'm open to speak to all the devotees. As I'm already online with you in Markapuram, you can tell me what you're doing. Anything you like to tell me, what you're doing, what your services are.
Yeah, we shifted just yesterday, Guru Maharaj. We shifted from Nandyal.
Mm-hmm. So you're going to start preaching there, is it?
Yeah, because in Nandyal already 2 devotees from Tirupati, they came and they are going to build a temple, Jagannath temple, and that is under the name of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu movement, not with any ISKCON like that.
What's that Chaitanya Mahaprabhu movement?
These 2 brahmacharis, they just started a trust like that, and then
Time to go. Bathroom?
No, time to get up. Yeah, it's been quite a while.
Okay. They're just doing it independently.
Yes, Guru. And apart from that, also sometimes there is from Anantapur, some devotees come and do programs, their Sunday program, and seeing all these things, I thought
it's better not to clash. Better not to clash. Yeah. There's plenty of places, plenty of scope for preaching, so many places.
Yes, Guru.
All right. Well, I wish you all the best for your preaching. And
Yes,
you're mostly engaged in writing, translating, and all this, is it?
Yeah, whenever from our trust they are asking, I am translating the books.
All right, very good. So, anything else you'd like to tell me?
That's all good. And there are some more boys who are going to join also from Nandyal, boy like that, and from Vijayawada, another boy like that.
All right then. So, who shall I speak with next? Dubai devotees? They're still there. I'm just going to get up and walk around for a few 2-3 minutes, and I'll be with you, because it's not good to sit so much. Although Dubai. Get down like this, maybe. We lost them, it seems. I see Bhagavad Acharya's there, but I think he's not with the main group. Rohit Verma means Radha Pada Pankaj. That's the main group.
We go further back.
All right, I'm just going to stand and move a little bit, because so much sitting tends to give me back pain. So Radha Pada Pankaj. Hare Krishna.
तो दे दिया प्रभु रविचंद्र का उधर से हो गया, क्या बोलते हैं गुरु महाराज? थैंक यू वेरी मच. हरे कृष्णा.
Anything you'd like to tell me?
हाँ, लक्ष्मी दे दो प्रभु.
Tell me what all the...
You are here only? I will come by 3 o'clock. Yeah.
Tell me what all the devotees are doing. Nothing else to say, huh? Anything you want to tell me?
Ratanga Pani Prabhu, wish you as And
Anyway, the connection's not good. The sound is, I can't hear. Seems like it's frozen. Okay, it seems that they're not even in the same place anymore.
He's walking and so he's getting the connection off and on.
Hmm. Okay, then where else? We have Vrindavan is there. Lalit and Krishna's gone.
मैं आता हूँ
कोई तो आ जाओ
No, anyone to speak with them? Looks like not. Any messages coming in? We are not able to unmute. Where's that coming from? Ravichandra now means Ratanga Pani.
Hare Krishna Maharaj, thank you very much.
Hare Krishna Maharaj.
Hare Krishna.
Thank you, blessings. Yeah.
Thank you for joining Srila Prabhupada's family.
Thanks, Maharaj.
Are you going back? You're planning to go back to Dubai, is it?
Yes, Prabhu. Yes, Maharaj. Next week I'm going back.
All right. And Mataji is going?
She'll be coming after a month.
I see. All right. What's your main service there?
Maharaj?
What's your
My
main
service?
Actually, you're not able to do much service in Dubai now because they don't have programs. It's all closed down, right?
But we have a lot of Zoom programs.
I see, yeah. But yeah.
Online programs.
Mhm. So you can participate in them.
Yeah, I'm participating.
And you can read and chant and distribute books. If you can't distribute books in Dubai, you can sponsor for India or whatever.
Sure, Maharaj.
Yes, Maharaj.
We always have to remember it's devotional service, right?
Yes.
We give the name Das. Das means servant. So we have to engage in devotional service.
You use an iPhone? Yes. इसके बाद आपका speaker है? अपना sorry not. Okay.
All right. Anyone else? Anything else you'd like to say to me?
Keshav.
It seems to be some confusion here.
So Lakshmi has been given to Keshav.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. So anyone else I should speak to? Seems, and if you want to speak, then wave your hands. Or
You go to this.
Maharaj, tomorrow we are planning to come to Vellore.
किसी को कोई नहीं आ रहा चलते हैं 11:20
Someone-
already.
Tomorrow we are planning to come to Vellore, Maharaj.
Can we have your darshan, Maharaj?
Tangapani. You're coming to Vellore for Srila Prabhupada's Vyasa Puja. All right. I look forward to seeing you here.
Thanks, Maharaj. Thanks, Maharaj. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. और कोई दूसरे बात करना है? Narayan Rishi Das. His hand is up. কোথায় আছো?
ধন্যবাদ প্রণাম।
কোন জায়গায়? পূজারে?
মহারাজ, আমি প্রেম দেশে আছি এখানে।
কোন দেশ? কি নাম?
এখানে দুবাইতে প্রেম দেশে আপনার দেওয়া যে নাম।
প্রেম দেশ ফুজাইরা মানে প্রেম দেশ।
ফুজাইরা মানে প্রেম দেশ, সেটা আপনার করুণা ছিল গুরু মহারাজ। অনেকদিন পরে আপনাকে সরাসরি কথা বলতে পারছি, দর্শন করছে
কিন্তু
আমার।
তুমি প্রায় প্রতিদিন আমার কথা শুনে না?
আমি শুনি, বাট সরাসরি আপনার সাথে কথা বলা হয়নি, তার জন্য আজকে অনেক আনন্দ লাগছে।
আজকে সুযোগ আছে।
আজকের এই শুভ দিনে আমি আপনার কৃপা ভিক্ষা চাইছি, দয়া করে আমার প্রতি করুণা করবেন এবং আমাদের পরিবারের সবাই হরিনাম জপ করছে, তাদের প্রতিও কৃপা করবেন, এই কৃপা ভিক্ষা চাই।
কোথায় আছে? সব দেশে আছে না? বাংলাদেশে
দেশে আছে, বাংলাদেশে আছে। আমার ধর্মপত্নী উনি প্রতিদিন 16 মালা জপ করছেন এবং প্রতিদিন ভাগবত এবং ভগবত গীতা এবং অন্য গ্রন্থ পড়ছেন এবং বাকি নিয়মগুলো পালন করার চেষ্টা করছেন। তো আপনার চরণ
চেষ্টা না করে, আসলে করে না চেষ্টা করে?
করে। তো আপনার চরণে আশ্রিত হওয়ার খুব আকাঙ্ক্ষা।
অবশ্যই। তার স্বামী এক ঋষি আছে, তো অবশ্যই সেই ঋষিকা হতে পারবে, এখনো আছে।
সেটা একমাত্র আপনার করুণা গুরু মহারাজ, আমি তো অধম একদম।
আমরা সকলে অধম, প্রভুপাদের কৃপায় আমরা একটু একটু ভক্তি করতে পারি। আর কেউ আছে সেখানে প্রেম দেশে আমার সাথে?
প্রেম দেশে আপাতত সকলেই কাজে আছে গুরু মহারাজ। আমি কাজে গেছিলাম, কিন্তু কাজ থেকে ছুটি নিয়ে এসেছি। তো একটা সুযোগ হয়েছে যে আজকে একটু এখানে মন্দিরে সেবা করব, আর সৌভাগ্য যে আজকে এই দীক্ষা অনুষ্ঠানেও মানে একটু দর্শন করতে পারছি।
আচ্ছা, সেই জন্য আমি ভাবছিলাম যে সন্ধ্যায় মানে 10 বাজে পরে সুবিধা হবে সকলের জন্য, কারণ সকলে কাজ করতে হবে না, আজকে ছুটি হয় নাই।
হ্যাঁ, অনেকেরই হয় নাই, আবার অনেকেরই আছে, হয়তো কেউ কেউ ছুটি নিয়ে আছেন। তো আমি আমার কোম্পানিকে বলে একটু চলে আসছি, গিয়েছিলাম 7টার দিকে, তো 9:30টার দিকে চলে এসেছি গুরু মহারাজ।
আচ্ছা, ঠিক আছে।
গুরু মহারাজ কৃপা রাখবেন, দয়া করে এই প্রার্থনা।
হরি বল, হরে কৃষ্ণ।
মহারাজ কি জয়।
Hare Krishna. Or Gaura Prabhu, you have the hand is up there. We can unmute. Gaura Pahu, na bhajia mainu.
Guru Maharaj, when we'll be able to see you personally, Guru Maharaj?
I don't know. I'm in permanent quarantine, it seems. If you come to Vellore, you could, but it's not being encouraged by my protectors. They want to keep me away from all danger. Actually, in one sense, it's good because I can do more writing. I'm speaking almost daily, giving classes. I'm planning to give a few more today. I gave 2 classes so far. Otherwise, everything's online these days, isn't it?
Yes, Guru.
So that's the way the world is going. Even if there's now it's down, the corona thing, but they say it's going to start again now. But even if it wasn't for that, then nowadays people do everything online, right? You don't have to travel to a meeting. You can just do it online like that. So for now, there's no big gatherings like the Asapur. Even if I was to travel, there's restrictions, right? I think no more than 50 people or something like that. So you can't organize big programs anyway. So I'm working on my book every day, except today I'm not. because I'm just celebrating Janmashtami today. It's going on. The work is going on. All right then. Monish. The naam Monish. Usko badalna parega na. Aapka ID. Manish. Manish became Madhu. Madhuha. Oh, I've lost it. Madhuha. Madhuhar Das. Kuch kahenge. Rohit Verma raised hand. So Radha Pada Pankaj asks to unmute.
Guru Maharaj, Dandavat Pranam. First and
Hare
foremost,
Krishna.
thank you very much. Thank you very much for the initiation day that you chose on Janmashtami. The disciples, the candidates were very, very happy, and they were waiting for a long time, but this came as a beautiful blessings from you, Guru Maharaj. And today we are also an opportunity of having Regent International School. The government has allowed around 300 people to join for a function.
Oh.
Yeah. So this will be the first program almost after Janmashtami 2019, Guru Maharaj. So I thought I should keep you informed on that. We have taken all kind of precautions under the leadership of Shevala Prabhu. Vaccinations list and defumigation and everything. And social distancing is what we have promised the Dubai municipality. But we are going to have an Abhishek and Mahabhoga Prashadam distribution for today. And we are anticipating at least 300 people to join, Guru Maharaj.
And you're driving there now, is it? You're on the way?
Guru Maharaj, Panchajanya Prabhu is driving actually.
Guru Maharaj, please accept my humble obeisances.
So
Hare
we just
Krishna.
come to the temple to seek the blessings of the Lordship. The temple is open now actually.
That means
So-
Srinathji.
Srinathji, yes, Guru Maharaj, Srinathji. So all the initiation candidates are in the temple now to seek the blessings of Lord Srinathji. So you just finish the program on time for them to go and take the blessings. I am also rushing there, Guru Maharaj.
Then you have to go up to Regent School.
Yeah. So Regent School is happening, Guru Maharaj, today. We all wish that we could see you soon in person actually.
Let's see. Did you hear what I just said to Gaura Prabhu?
Yes,
about-
Guru Maharaj, I heard that. It's nice that so many of your books are getting completed now. But
They're
most of
not.
us are
They're not
desirous-
getting completed. It takes quite some time. It's a big job. My next book will probably be, by the time it's finished, it'll be not quite as big as Bhaktisiddhanta Vaibhav, but getting that way. So it's a big job.
Yes, Guru Maharaj, we are eagerly waiting. Actually, we are missing the Vyas Puja Association also. We had been coming all these years and
Yeah.
been having lot of pleasure to see you and all our God brothers. Unfortunately, Mother Nature has some other plans. It looks like, I don't know
Yeah.
how it works.
It's very hot there. Huh? I can see the sun. The sun.
Yeah, Guru Maharaj, it's around 44 degrees now with around 80% of humidity.
With 44 and 80, and it's still not the full heat. Another 2-3 hours to the full heat.
Yes, Guru Maharaj, it will be pretty hot by then. Hare Krishna. So
how's Keshav? I saw him in this.
Keshav Das is doing well, Guru Maharaj.
He looks very big and strong.
Yes, Guru Maharaj. We have put him on a regular exercise with yoga to control his weight actually. Loves to eat a lot of prashadam, cooks and eats. That's what he does both actually. I'm just entering the Srinathji temple, Guru Maharaj.
I see. So you're supposed to put your phone off, right? You're not supposed to have it on there, is it? Am I going to get darshan?
Yeah.
Oh, this is on the ground floor.
Yes,
can keep-
Guru Maharaj, this is the ground floor.
Yeah, you can't, inside the temple, it's not allowed on.
No, I can't because the authorities won't allow actually.
Right, of course. Why should you have people speaking on the phone in the temple? You can do that anywhere else. Why should you do it in the temple?
Yes, Guru
All
Maharaj.
right.
Guru Maharaj, just last before I say, 3 candidates are there for your shelter. One is from my neighborhood, Beena Mataji. She is chanting 16 rounds for a year, reading first canto of Bhagavatam, following 4 regulative principles. And there is another couple, Shirish and his wife. They are in the association for 6 years. So I shall be writing about their details to you in the email to keep you addressed. And also 3 devotees from Prem Desh, Liton, Lochana Anand Prabhu's wife, Naranaran Rishi Prabhu's wife, and Lochana Anand Prabhu's brother's wife. All 3 are also aspiring to get sheltered from you.
Yeah.
So all,
They're actually in Bangladesh. The Naranaran Rishi just told me about his wife.
Yes.
We were talking, and yeah, they can be. Why not?
But I shall put their names for your official shelter actually, for you to know actually.
And how's your health?
Guru Maharaj, I'm under medication. It's under control right now, but there is a lot of shivering on my left leg. The tremors, like even now, I'm shaking actually very badly. So the medications keeps it for under control for a few hours, and then again it comes. But the doctor has said that give 6 months time. So I'm in a combination of Ayurvedic and allopathy both, because it's working for me as of now. And their main idea is to ensure that this does not progress. This does not progress here. That is the main thing actually. I'm just on the door of the Srinathji.
All right. Oh, I can't exactly see. I can see not many people. I guess it's a Monday, but it's Janmashtami. They'll come in the evening.
Yes, Guru Maharaj. It's Janmashtami, so a lot of people are coming in now. Though the time is at 11:30 to be stopped, but they are giving an extra allowance of 10 minutes today for all of us.
Oh, that's nice. So go take darshan, quick.
Yes, Guru Maharaj. So, health-wise, Guru Maharaj, I'm just keeping it brave. It's difficult of late because, losing memory power, stuttering sometimes when I speak Hare Krishna. But yes, I have to keep going because, as you rightly said, Krishna has a plan, and the body is not strong as before, Guru Maharaj.
Yeah, I have the same thing too.
Yeah, because it has its own, slowly it creeps into your thought process and everything, and it makes you a little bit more dependent. But nevertheless, I'm keeping on going, getting inspiration from you and Jayapatak Swami Maharaj and all other sannyasis. I was in touch with Harishori Prabhu also.
Harishari Prabhu, yeah.
He explained to me quite a few things. More than half an hour he spoke to me on the phone. He was very kind enough and generous to share his experiences. But yeah, it's a little bit of an early bird thing. It's a surprise, Guru Maharaj. I'm still yet to come to terms with it, to be very frank.
Yeah.
But hopefully I'll get along.
But Maya's like that. We have a warning from Shastra, but she can strike anytime. Padam yadvipadam natesham.
Yes, Guru Maharaj.
Anyway, keep on chanting. What can I say? It's a good reminder how miserable this material body is.
True, Guru Maharaj. It now makes a lot of sense actually when I listen to you and when I read Prabhupada's books. That gives me a lot of inspiration. But nevertheless, Guru Maharaj, I've come over it over a period of time in last 2 months' time. But I felt I should write to you.
Yeah. Everyone has to go through birth, death, old age, and disease. But the main thing is to make it the last time. Go back to Godhead. Go back to Godhead. All right, you go take darshan then, and 2 participants raised hands. I can.
Thank you, Guru Maharaj. I take your leave with your permission, Guru Maharaj. Thank you
All
very
right.
much.
Hare Krishna. I can. Oh, two. One is you and one is MLDD. So actually, I have to go and pass water. So let me do that, and I'll come back. Oh, it's MLDD. That's Vadodara Wali. Who is speaking to me? Oh, bunch of names. You should remember Bhagavad Lata. Anyone? No one's in a hurry today. I suppose they're all taking a day off work. Otherwise, they'd be at work, I suppose. Dubai. In Yashodananda and Bhagavatarya in Dubai.
Hare Krishna Guru Maharaj, please accept my humble obeisances.
Hare Krishna Maharaj.
Hare Krishna. Who am I speaking to now? Yashodananda.
She is initiated with Ramanuja Sambrata.
Ramanuja Dasini. Santalakshmi. Ramanuja Dasini. Ramanuja Dasini. She is initiated by, she got initiation from Sri Verumadhu Jair.
I see. Who am I speaking with?
Yashodanandan Prabhu was there, but then he just left. I mean, just disappeared from the list. Now it's the
No, I'm online, Prabhu. Hare Krishna Guru Maharaj, please accept my humble obeisances.
I recognize that voice, but I don't see the name there. Yashodananda.
Guru Maharaj, it's Yashodanandan Das here.
Yeah, I can hear the voice, but I don't see the face or even the name there.
The camera is on.
Anyway, I can hear you. Where is it? It's there. Okay. There he is.
Maharaj, please accept my humble obeisance. I'm in the office.
I see. That's why you don't look like Yashodanandan Das. You look like, what's like, something was it? Some Marathi name. Something like that. So what do you want to tell me?
Nothing, Guru Maharaj, much, but it's with your blessings. It's Krishna consciousness. It's great. We are doing the services to you, and we are following the regulative principles and the worship of the deities. It's going on with all your blessings, Guru Maharaj.
I see. Did you ever become a Portuguese?
Yes, Guru Maharaj. I got already all my documents, and my family should get in the next 3-4 months.
I see. Because there was some plan you were going to travel with me, but I'm not traveling now. So.
Yes, Guru Maharaj. Whenever you start travel, then I'll join you.
Are you traveling, or you're just in the office now?
No, I'm not traveling, but I came to India twice this year.
I see. But your job doesn't take you all around as it used to.
No, from last April onwards, I've not traveled anywhere. Just sitting in the office.
Right, because of Corona. That's also there.
Yes. Yeah.
And then,
good.
And I think you put on a bit of weight there also, maybe because of less traveling. Is that right?
Yes, Guru Maharaj.
Or maybe getting old, or maybe your Dharma
getting old
Patni,
also, Guru Maharaj.
Dharma Patni is cooking too nicely, is it?
having Krishna Prasham, Guru Maharaj.
Yeah, okay. You're looking good on it.
Yes, with all your blessings, Maharaj.
Getting old, huh? You must be what? Well past 50, is it?
54.
54, yeah.
Yes.
It's all physically, it's all downhill. Look at Radha Pada Pankaj. He's about the same age, right? He's the same age.
He's 53, 1 year lower than.
Yeah, he's got severe health problems. So
yes.
Krishna Tvadiya Pada Pankaja Panjarantam. We're in this cage of the body. No, that's a different. The Panjara means here the twisted around the lotus feet of Krishna. You know this verse? That's from Mukunda Mala. Srila Prabhupada used to quote that. Krishna Tudiya Padapan Pankaja Pancharanam Adyaiva Me Vishatu. Oh, I can't remember. Vishatu. I just can't remember it now. Manasa Raja Hangsa. Prayana Kali. I just don't remember it. Kapavata Pitai Kantavarodana Vito Smaradam Kutasti. He says, may I remember you, Krishna. Krishna, may I remember you. May I be like a swan with my mind entangled in the lotus of your lotus feet. Because at the time of death, how will I remember you? Because all my bodily functions will be choked up with kapha, pitta, and vayu. Krishna Tudiya Pada Pankaja Pancharantam Advaiva Me Vishitumana Saraja Hamsa. Then Prana Prayana. Prana Prayana. Samaye Kapavata Pittai. Kantavarodhanam Vito Smaranam Kutaste. That's it. Srila Prabhupada was very fond of that verse. He quotes it and he sings it also. There's a recording of him singing that.
Yes, Guru Maharaj.
Okay, so anything?
Nothing, Guru Maharaj.
All right, Navani Taskapa, get in line, get in line. I guess he's at Bhagavat Acharya. I guess I'll speak to him next.
Hare Krishna, Guru Maharaj, please accept some of it.
Hare Krishna. Who am I speaking to?
Yeah, now he's Bhagavat.
I'm speaking to Bhagavat Acharya. I don't see, I can hear.
No, video is not on. His video is switched off.
Video switched off. Okay, so all right, I can't see you, but I can hear you, I hope. Oh, it changed the name. That's good. Latangapani and Karta. Very good. That's very good. Changed immediately. No more Ravi Chandran. The sun and the moon exist no longer. So, Bhagavad Acharya. No, don't see him. So who shall I speak to? Who am I speaking to next? Navneet.
He's not muted, Guru Maharaj. He's not audible.
No, I can't hear anything from Bhagavad Acharya or from anyone for that matter. Can't hear anything from anyone.
Yeah, everyone is muted. Only he is not muted.
Only Bhagavad Acharya is not muted,
Yeah,
but I can't hear him. So he's got some technical problem.
So
Let him work out the problem and we'll see later. So, who am I speaking with? Madhuri Lata Devi Dasi. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. That's a little. Looks like the camera's right on the floor.
Yes, ma'am.
Why is that? It's
No,
a
the
phone.
iPad is
It's
on the floor, Guru Maharaj.
What is it? iPad?
Yes, ma'am.
I see.
We wanted to
Okay.
wish you a happy appearance day, Guru Maharaj.
Thank you very much. But I'm not Krishna,
You are his representative.
as you know.
Yes.
That smiling face of Brajikishore. I always smiling and happy.
Thank you, Maharaj.
Should
We
be
need
more.
We're missing you, Guru Maharaj, a lot here.
Yeah, I couldn't imagine going so long without ever visiting Sri Sri Radha Shamasundar temple, but it's been a long time now.
Since
2
beginning,
years, Guru Maharaj.
since beginning of COVID.
2 years, but it seems like it's 20 years.
Hare Krishna.
Thank you for the nice class this morning. I only heard little bit, Guru Maharaj. We attended Bhakti Prem Maharaj's lecture. Maharaj is visiting here he's here at present for a few days.
I see. And you're able to have programs, everything?
Yes, Maharaj.
So today there'll be a program and then so many people will come?
They're coming, but
they're coming there. 10 o'clock will close for public.
Yes.
10 p.m.
10 p.m. at night. There's no crowd control, anything? Just anyone can come?
Yeah, everyone's allowed to come till 10
No, the
p.m.
queue system is there, and people are coming. There is no bhandara this year. It's only just come take darshan and panjiri and peda and banana prasadam in the hand.
The rush is less this time.
Also, people don't want to come, is it? They're still afraid of all that.
No one is afraid. People are
coming much
coming.
slowly.
We have a packed Mangal Aarti and Guru Puja, but it was raining very hard this morning from 3 to almost 5 o'clock. So it was less crowded, but still a lot of people came. But everyone is very happy because this year there has been a very scanty rainfall. So there's almost a water shortage coming up. So everyone is very happy with the rain this morning. It rained very heavy.
Maharaj, any chance of you coming here this Govardhan Puja?
Govardhan Puja? No. I doubt I won't be moving any. If I move anywhere this year, it'll be further south in India, but I don't think I'm going to be moving.
Oh.
I might move a little bit away from where I'm at ISKCON Vellore in South India now, but I may move a little away because construction is beginning just behind the place I'm staying in. So it's going to be noisy. But otherwise, I won't move.
Nice. How is your health, Maharaj?
Yeah, it's Hare Krishna. It's a little better than it was actually.
I hope your back is normal now.
No, it's getting better. Yeah.
Good. Thank you, Maharaj.
Thank you so much, Maharaj, for your blessed darshan.
Hare Krishna. So who am I speaking with next? We lost Bhagavad Acharya altogether. Navanita Taskara.
Hare Krishna, Guru Maharaj, please accept my humble obeisances.
Hare Krishna. All glories to His Divine Grace, Srila Prabhupada.
Guru Maharaj, just taking this opportunity to do our obeisances, and you are talking to everyone, so thought of just giving our pranams to you, Guru Maharaj.
All right, very nice. Hare Krishna.
We are enjoying all your classes, Guru Maharaj, online.
Good.
Every day.
Every day you listen, huh? Very good.
One class, yes, Guru Maharaj, every day.
Oh, I see. Online, you're listening live, is it?
Online as well, Guru Maharaj, and the app is there, which is very useful. So
right, because the live class you'll be working during that time, isn't it?
Yes, Guru Maharaj.
I give in the evening at 6:30. You'll be working at that time.
Yeah, so that is difficult to attend, Guru Maharaj, but
yeah, it's 5 o'clock in Dubai. Yeah.
Yes, Guru Maharaj.
And the offices don't close till about 8 o'clock or something like that.
No, Guru Maharaj. The bank closes at around 6:30. So either driving back, we get opportunity to listen.
Okay, that's good. I'm glad you're appreciating that.
Guru Maharaj, it's a great fortune to hear all those and learn so much, and it actually helps for the Bhakti Vriksha class, which I started very recently with all the few CFOs and CEOs of companies who are there. So
oh, really?
They have joined in. So every Friday I take class from 8:30 to 10, and they all appreciate.
That's online,
yes,
is it? I see.
Online, yes, Guru Maharaj.
And you know them through your bank work, is it? They're all Dubai
Guru
people.
Maharaj.
They're all Dubai
Guru
people. And
all from corporate clients. So just go and talk to them, and they hooked on to the class. Few of them ordered Bhagavatam also. I delivered last week 3 sets of Bhagavatam.
Oh, that's really, really very, very good. Very good.
That is a little small service, Guru Maharaj, which we are doing here.
You can tell them, despite having so much prestige and position and money, you're full of anxiety. You know, you don't have to ask them, you can tell them. Everyone in this world is full of anxiety. And the higher you go up on the rung, the more you have anxiety. More responsibility brings more anxiety. That's the nature of material life. We think we'll be a success, but the success brings so many headaches with it. The so-called success. So you can tell them.
Yes, Guru.
They can probably see that you're more happy than they are. Is that a fact? Do they see that?
Yes. A few meetings I go, they just tell, at the end of the day, I meet them. He said, "You look still a little fresh. You're not stressed out during the day." So then the message that gives an opportunity to tell them about what we do. And
that you know that everything in this world is temporary, and that simply working and making money that's not the goal of our life. We have to chant Hare Krishna. You can tell them.
Yes,
you can tell them this is the secret of my freshness, and give them Bhagavad Gita.
Right.
They may have it because so many people already, maybe not in Dubai. That we should see at least every Hindu home in Dubai. Home, it's not really home, is it? It's just like a rented place. But they should have a Bhagavad Gita if it's not already there. If you can bring books in, and choop.
We can get books, Guru Maharaj. We got a lot of books recently. So they all couriered. It was expensive, but we got it and we delivered it also.
Good. CFOs, it's expensive. They can buy it.
And then few of them, Guru Maharaj also supported very recently. I was talking with Vrindavan Chandra Prabhu. They supported a printing of Ramayana also in a small way, but it started. They said, okay, we'll extend some support to print Ramayana in certain language, English or Tamil.
Good.
So small way it's happening, Guru Maharaj.
Good. Yeah. They're actually suffering so much. These head of corporations and all this. People think it's a great thing, but actually they're suffering so much.
Yes.
They're not happy at heart.
When Gokul Chandra Prabhu came here, Guru Maharaj, we met one businessman who gave 75 lakhs for Salem temple.
Right,
we went to his villa.
That Sindhi man, right?
Yes, Sindhi man. And he has a lot of wealth. And he said openly that day, I have not given any money for any temple so far. This is my first donation. And we presented it so well that now we are planning to call him to Salem. So yeah, as soon as things open up, we would want him to visit Salem once. And his wife is also very much devoted, but a lot of wealth, but a lot of anxiety and don't have happiness. So
it's a great mistake of this world that's been going on since it began, that wealth equals happiness, but through that equal sign you can put a strike. Does not equal happiness. It's a great mistake. Poverty also doesn't bring happiness in and of itself, but wealth, it's a great mistake. People think you'll be happy by being wealthy. Just like you thought before you went to Dubai, you'll be happy by going to Dubai and by getting a job with more pay and all that. But the happiness came when you came to Krishna consciousness, not from going to Dubai in and of itself.
Yes.
So you tell people that they're living in a big illusion if you think that simply so-called success will make you happy. Everyone is reinforcing the illusion to each other. There's no happiness outside Krishna consciousness. Maybe there's little, but that's also mixed with So much suffering.
Yes, Guru. We have also engaged Guru Maharaj in consolidating Damodar Gram in Karjan under the guidance of Vrindavan Chandra Prabhu. And today Ram Prasad Prabhu and Varutha Prabhu also.
Varutapa
Prabhu. Sorry, Guru Maharaj.
You can look it up. It's in Bhagavatam. It's in the Nectar of Devotion. Krishna knows him very well. One of his dear friends. But it's not a very common. Yeah, it's not a very common name. Then
We have around close to 16, 17 members now in Damodar Gram, and we are just trying to move ahead under the guidance of His Grace Vrindavan Chandra Prabhu.
Okay, good. We need a few Gujaratis there also.
Yes, Guru Maharaj. Guru Maharaj, we are planning to be there.
Frozen. You're planning to be there? Frozen. Your video got frozen, Navanita Taskar. No. All right. We'll finish there because Navanita Taskar got frozen there. So we'll finish. And Ratangapani is there. Oh.
Hare Krishna Maharaj. This is my mother. I want to introduce her to you. Hare Krishna.
Your mother, is it?
Yes, my mother, Maharaj. She is initiated by Embaji from Shriparambattur.
Which one? The present one or the previous one?
Embaji, present one. Present one, Maharaj.
Shriparambattur, Embar Mat, Jir, initiated.
All right, very good.
Her interest also started with ISKCON only from Chiba. With us, actually. She has been chanting till, I think, more than 10 years. She is chanting 1 or 2 rounds. Then she got initiated with Shri Vaishnava Sampradaya. Because her mother and grandparents were, they're all initiated in that way. So she was very much eagerly waiting for that.
I see. And going on chanting Hare Krishna also?
Sometimes she does. She is doing that one, but she always visits. We have classes. Whenever we have classes and all, she attends all the thing. And she reads on her own, like Bhagavatam, Bhagavad Gita. She reads by that, and then she hears some Tamil lectures. She could not understand English very properly. Yeah. Yes.
Which Tamil lectures?
In Tamil lectures whenever our classes are going in Tamil, she used to listen the Tamil lectures. In Chennai we have some group that those lectures she used to hear. Other than that, she used to hear from Velukudi Krishnan. He's doing in Tamil. So she's I think 2-3 people from Shri Sampradaya, Shri Venkata Krishnan.
From the Shri Vaishnava
Sampradaya, she's hearing a lot. But ISKCON, whenever we go there to do things, like she joins normally, and she does some service in cooking and all. She does some cooking whenever the programs happens in our house and all. Also for your Vyasa Puja also. Ramchandra Prabhuji, he used to do it sometime at home. We had that blessing to have some time here. So that time she used to do some service, Maharaj.
I see. Very nice.
Thanks, Maharaj. We'll come and meet you tomorrow.
All right. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Maharaj. Thank you very much.
Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Maharaj. Thank you, Maharaj.
Hare Krishna. That's it. I think no one else to speak to, so we'll end this session. Hare Krishna.